Hello vlog, welcome back to another YouTube video. I'm currently in Milan. I got here probably like a few hours ago. I landed at like 9:30 this morning. I think it's around 1:30. Jordan got here from New York like a couple of hours ago. She's getting ready behind me. Okay, I brought you inside because I thought that was going to be too loud outside, and every time I have a wind in this new camera, it picks up the wind so much, so I need to be better about filming not outside or when there's a lot of background noise. But we're in Milan because we are visiting the Skin by Ella facilities, which is where our formulas are made. We're so excited to meet the team. Another part of our team is coming from the Netherlands and meeting us tomorrow. So we're going to the facilities tomorrow. They're like 45 minutes to an hour outside of Milan, but we decided to stay in the city so we could enjoy it because we'll only be there for like 3 or 4 hours tomorrow. So we're gonna head out for some lunch. We might do a little birthday celebration at some point because my birthday is on Wednesday. It is Sunday right now. We fly back on Tuesday, but I have nothing planned for my birthday, so I thought maybe celebrate it a little bit here. Honestly, I spoke to James about it on the car ride to the airport this morning, which he was so sweet to drive me to because we left at 5:30 a.m. and he drove me an hour to Toulouse airport and then an hour home, and he thinks that he got like the speeding camera got him.
Really?
Both ways.
Aww.
And he was so tired. It was so nice of him. And he's flying
So cute.
back to New York tomorrow. So he has to go back to the airport anyways tomorrow. She's so excited to see Crispy. But he was like, your birthday really flew under the radar this year. Like, I feel like we haven't planned anything. I was like, this year has been like so much celebration of like everything wedding wise and like civil ceremony and everything coming up, and I honestly just have not felt like doing anything big for my birthday. Like, I think we may go out to dinner in New York. My dad might still be in town. I really don't want to have like a party or like a big going out thing or a big dinner at all. So I'm letting my birthday fly under the radar this year. James was like, is it because you're just getting older? I was like,
Well, what is it, 28? I feel like that's not,
like, you'll do old.
Yeah, and like we go on your bachelorette in a couple weeks.
yeah, my batch, like we literally get back. I have to fly back to London. I get to fly back to London for James's brother's wedding in like 2 weeks. And then fly back and have 2 days home before my bachelorette, which I think my bachelorette will feel like a freaking big celebration.
Yeah.
So I found a cute little pasta place online. So we're going to walk 28 minutes to it. It looks like very yummy. A lot of the places I looked on like Condé Nast were very fancy. So I'm excited to do something.
No,
it's
this
just
is
like
a really
meatballs
cute
and pasta.
Area too.
We're in the center of Milan. We're staying at the Mandarin Oriental. Love my Mandarin Oriental family. I need to show you what they did in the room.
So fun.
So sweet. So we just napped for... You fell asleep for a while. I also moved and you like woke up for a second and I was like, oh gosh, I have to stay
I
still.
think we were like almost 2 hours.
You definitely slept like 2 hours. It's 6:47. It's always such a trip that it's like so bright out here.
I know.
And we're gonna go look at what the spa looks like just so we can like scope it out and see if that's something that we want to incorporate into our morning tomorrow. We also started looking for Asian or Thai dinner spots for dinner tonight. Jordan booked me a really cute dinner for tomorrow night for my birthday, and we're going with our friend from the Netherlands who works with us on Skin by Ella. So we're doing that tomorrow night, but all the places were really far and we actually don't have it in us to walk, and I don't think we want to Uber 20 minutes again. Or not again, but we don't want to walk 30 minutes and we don't feel like Ubering that far. So we're gonna just eat here at the Mandarin. Apparently it's really good. They have like American food, like burgers and club sandwiches. So I think we'll do that and then hit the hay early so we get a good 9 hours of sleep. And then what's our plan for tomorrow?
We don't, I'll have to check my schedule again, but we don't meet with them until like afternoon. We're not going there.
Like
so
3.
We have the whole morning.
Yeah, so we'll probably get coffee. If we like how the spa looks, go see the spa, like have a swim or sauna. We could work out. I didn't bring workout clothes or workout shoes.
A swimsuit.
Oh my god, and I only brought one. We're not killing it. But you could just go in like a robe
Yeah.
and like a towel around you.
In the sauna. In
In the sauna.
Yeah,
Probably
yeah.
not naked in the swimming pool.
Yeah, probably not.
I don't even know if there's a swimming pool. I made that up because the
No, I think
Mandarin
there
in
is.
London had one.
Like an indoor one.
Okay, we'll see. And then we'll work a bit and then we'll go to...
Manufacturer.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
I'm so excited.
We're
also getting to test...
a ton of content, too.
Yeah, for you guys to see everything. But we also get to test something new tomorrow for the first time. So I'm excited about that. Wait, did you get to use this today?
Yeah.
Oh, you did? What do you think? I mean,
I love it. I didn't use it on, because like I don't use it was on your skin. I don't want to like use it right on my skin. So I warmed it up.
Oh, okay.
I mean, but it's the formula that I know.
Yeah. This is the middle shade.
Yeah. That's the one, if I want to, I think we've like talked about this, but if I'm trying to contour more is when I go with the lightest.
Yeah. I actually did, like the day I got really sunburned, used the darkest.
Really?
Like a little bit. Like I just needed a little bit.
Yeah. I love that.
Yeah. I didn't bring it with me on this one because I only brought just a little bag, but I was using it. Like when I did my makeup for the wedding in Portugal, I used it.
Yeah. I feel like I've actually used it before, like even just like a little bit on my eyes.
Yeah.
And like blended it out
like
in the
an
crease.
eyeshadow.
Yeah. It's really nice.
I don't really wear eyeshadow, do you?
I do like bronzer in my crease.
Yeah.
I feel like that'll be like the most that I do. But
I'm like almost out of my brow gel.
and we're like out.
And we are currently sold out of brow gel on our website.
Could buy it back from Anthro, wouldn't be the worst thing in the world.
I'll get some at pop-up grocery on Friday.
Oh yeah.
That's what I was thinking. Because there's none at my apartment either. We went through all of that.
Yeah.
Good bad problem to have.
Yeah.
Have you been using the new lash curler?
Yeah, but this is like my travel makeup bag, so I have this.
This is what our sample looked like
Yeah.
before we made it in our colors.
But I've been using the cute one. It's in my vanity at home.
What blush shade should we do? I've been doing Ladybug every day.
Really?
Every day recently.
I feel like I still have in my head to do Flamingo because that lady told us that that's the one that looked best on us. And I can't get that out of my head, so I feel like I keep reaching for it.
On this trip, I've done only Ladybug and Palomino. Like, I've used Ladybug, like, maybe once on the wedding day.
Yeah.
Because I feel like I have a tan, so this looks like...
Yeah, you do.
I've also been obsessed with these, like, lip stains.
Oh, yeah, the Tarte one.
No, Stilla.
Oh, that's like a throwback.
I know. But I really like them.
Remember that one idea we had?
Yeah. I think a lip stain would be fun to do. I hate the peel-off ones.
Me too.
Do you use those?
No.
They're insane.
I don't like
Like, I'm not wiping that off my face every morning.
Absolutely not. Can I use a little bit of this hair oil?
Yeah, of course. I also feel like the stain looks like a lot more natural than a lip liner.
For sure. So will you do that and then go...
Like, I would do that and brush my eyebrows and curl my eyelashes.
Yeah. And like, that's it.
Yeah, like... But I will do a little bit for dinner. Do you want to try the stain?
Yeah, I'll try it.
Are you afraid? There's two colors.
Which one did you...
I just did this one. Do you want
Okay.
to try the brownier one? I think that one's more natural.
This one?
Yeah.
Okay, let me try it. It literally is a marker.
Yeah. You kind of have to, like, that one's, like, kind of out, I feel like. Is it even showing up?
Hold on. I feel like I have to, like... I feel like I did something.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
See, that one's a little more, like, light.
They look like mini, like, fun cakes.
I know.
A fruit plate and 2 iced coffees with milk. Okay, thank you.
Good morning, you guys. Jordan and I woke up not too long ago, and then we immediately went down and had a sauna, And then I jumped in the spa pool, which felt really nice. I'm about to shower and get ready for the day. Today's the day that we're going to visit our manufacturers, and they sent a car to pick us up at 2 p.m. So we have like 4 hours. When we get ready right now, it is going to be getting ready for the entire day and night because we are going from the factory to dinner tonight. So just need to make sure I feel like ready for that. And I think we just ordered some coffees and some fruit to the room. And then I think we are going to go get like an actual lunch before the car comes at 2, somewhere close to the hotel. We walked by like a cute Louis Vuitton store that had a cafe. So we were thinking that might just be easy, but I was also gonna ask the hotel if they had any recommendations of somewhere nice for lunch. We could also just eat here. Okay, Jordan just had a steamer delivered. I want to try. I'm going to just do some skincare while she's in the shower. My face feels so dry. This is the Rococo Rescue Balm. I've been going through this like crazy on this trip. And then I'm going to use this Glow Recipe Watermelon Glow Dew Shield Hydrating Fluid SPF 30. I really like this one because it blends out really nicely on my skin, like skincare. It doesn't feel super thick. It is white, so it's like a white color, but it doesn't leave a white cast. And it feels like skincare, which I feel like a lot of sunscreens sometimes don't feel like skincare, like they feel extra thick. I have a few that I like. I like this one. I love the bare-faced one. I just brought multiple on this trip, and James is actually bringing home my large suitcase with him today. He just boarded his flight. He flew from Toulouse to London Heathrow this morning, and then he boarded his flight just a couple minutes ago from London to New York. I need him to FaceTime me like immediately when he gets there so I can see how Crispy reacts when he gets home. Yeah. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Right, iced coffee. And some milk. Such a nice milk container.
Is it good?
I'm just watching myself pour it. Yeah, it is.
I feel like you never get regular milk in the States.
No, but I don't mind it abroad.
It's just different.
It tastes so farmy sometimes in the States.
Yeah.
This is our fruit plate. Let's see what's good. It's always, I actually have no idea what one of these is. Okay, I think this is cantaloupe. Wow, really good cantaloupe. Watermelon. Wait, I have no idea what this is.
Which one?
Oh my god.
Is it pineapple?
Try it, I don't know.
Looks like lychee or something. Wait.
What is it?
I don't know. It's like very familiar. I need a minute. It's kiwi. It's golden kiwi.
Is it?
Mm-hmm. They're like more mild.
You're right. I don't think I've ever had it. This doesn't taste like normal kiwi.
No, it's like normal kiwi. I think is more tart.
That cantaloupe's pretty amazing.
Yeah.
Do you like cantaloupe?
Good cantaloupe.
Mm-hmm.
But I told you about the like spritz I had.
Oh yeah, the cantaloupe spritz.
So I'm gonna start
Jordan
getting
found
into
the
that.
new drink of summer.
Mm-hmm. It's a melon liqueur over ice, any prosecco of your choice, a little mint, unreal.
And it's orange melon.
Mm-hmm.
It's your formulation, but I think they're in different colors.
Yeah.
Does it look good?
That's actually perfect.
It looks
So
like
you
a good color.
It's what I've been wanting this whole time. So
Okay.
you should have this. Cappuccino for the birthday girl.
Wow. Jordan's very sweet. Brought me a birthday gift. It's heavy.
They ripped it apart in TSA on the way here. I was like, can you be so careful? It's a gift. Like, I wrapped it.
You're so sweet. But my actual birthday's tomorrow. So it's DS and Durga.
Mm-hmm.
We went to their event.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh my gosh, yes, I did
Didn't you
say I
say
wanted
that?
I did. That's so sweet.
But
Wait, you're so good at remembering.
I'm not gonna lie. Smell it.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Oh. Correct. Bye-bye.
Okay, so we went to backstories. We went to a
Yeah.
DS and Durga Crown Affair event in New York City, and it was me, Jordan, and Courtney, who helps with our social and creative at Skin by Ella. And she's just like the most in the know beauty guru girl of all time. Jordan's pretty in the know too, but Courtney's like
Courtney is in the
another
know.
level of like staying up to date. And I'd actually never even like really known or heard of DS and Durga, or like didn't have any products. Like I had heard of it, but I didn't have anything from.
But then it like clicked because they have a shop
store,
in Williamsburg.
yeah, in Williamsburg. I've like walked by.
Yeah.
I don't know, like Diptyque. They all kind of like sound the same.
No, agreed.
And Crown Affair came out with a leave-in conditioner
Yeah.
with their scent in it. So at that event, I actually got to take home the Crown Affair one with the scent and the layering fragrance.
Yeah,
and the
have you been
layering
using
fragrance is the only one I brought on this
Oh,
trip with
really?
me, and I went through like half of it. It's really nice.
It is really nice.
It's light.
And it's like unisex.
Yeah. And so I was using that because Courtney was like, oh yeah, this is like, they're known for this layering fragrance. And she was like, they're also really known for this candle called pasta water. And if you know me, I basically only eat pasta.
Wait, but so the person at the store explained it to me. There's like a lore to it. So the intention is you light it when you're cooking. Do you know how when you cook, it
Yeah.
it starts to smell and that can like linger? The point of this candle really isn't for it to smell good. It takes the aromas out of the air.
After you cook or during?
Like while you're cooking. So then you don't like, in New York we all have like open kitchens that like lead into the living room. So then it doesn't like smell. But like, I don't think it smells good.
Wait, I do. It smells good. It doesn't.
You think?
It doesn't smell like pasta water, you know?
Yeah.
It has like a fragrance to it. That's
Yeah.
like a little bit floral or something. Well, I'm excited. Thank
There was
you.
another one. You're welcome. Happy birthday. There was another one that I really loved. It was called like.
I'm not letting James touch this because
Yeah.
he'll just light anything. Or that one.
He's called. There's one that was really cute. That smelled really good. It was called Concrete After Lightning. And do you know like after it thunderstorms that smell?
Yeah.
It literally smelled just like that, but like good.
Okay, so they have like really unique.
They're very unique.
Yay.
Oh,
Bringing both my coffees. Okay, we have like 15 minutes before we have to leave for the airport, so we got ready. And I wanted to answer some of the questions that you guys wrote in on my Instagram about us going to visit the Skin by Ella manufacturers in Milan. And Jordan, I thought, could help answer some of them too, since she does it all with me.
Such a fun experience.
It was really fun. I mean, do you want to just give like a background of how yesterday went?
Yeah.
Because I didn't get to film much, but I'm going to put the iPhone content that I did take in this vlog so you guys can see really how the bronzers were made. That was like the main thing I really got to film yesterday.
Weren't able to film a ton of content just for the sake of privacy for everyone that works at the manufacturing facility. It's a high regulatory place, so they're very careful of like contamination. We had to go in and put like lab coats on, pull our hair back, take all of our jewelry off, put it in a bag.
Hairnet, shoe covers.
Yeah, shoe covers. So it's very legit. It's a very high regulatory place. Which I think just makes us feel so much better.
Like you couldn't even, there was times where it's like you walked into a room and you couldn't open the next door until the door behind you was closed.
We were saying like, we were in like a straight up lab.
Yeah, no, at some point I felt like...
I felt like we were in Breaking Bad. Like,
wait, is that the right one? Yeah, Breaking Bad. That's what I felt like.
Yeah, but it was so special to see. Obviously, we've been working with these people for now over 3 years. It was so special to actually see it in person, see the standards that they have put into place and how much care goes into each and every product. I think what was really special was to see our bronzers. They actually showed us the process of the bulk, how they warm it up, put it into the molds, and then actually put it into our packaging, which was so cool.
It was so cool. And like so basically we created a custom mold for our custom packaging, and they have nothing, the place we went yesterday doesn't have anything to do with our packaging that we use, so we send packaging there and they fill it. And we like paid to make this custom mold so that it fit in this package. It was so cool to like actually.
It was so cool. I was like, that's ours.
Yeah, and like
that's only ours.
Yeah, it was really cool. And like it didn't like process looked different than how I would have like thought it was done in my head.
Like it being like upside down.
It's upside down, and then it like comes out. It was really cool, and like the way it goes from being like heated up to put into the mold and cooled down was like really fast.
Very quick process. I would have thought, because they literally bring it up to over 200, like boiling temperature, to get it to like lay flat across in the mold. And then I would have thought you would have had to put it in like a refrigerator situation or something like that. But it cooled down by itself, I would say, in the next 3 minutes.
Yeah.
And then it was ready to go.
It was cool to see.
It was very special.
And then we got to see our lip oils, which they made in like really fun colors for us to see.
Really fun.
And like keep in mind, like they're an extremely Italian company. So like,
like
there was like, it was being translated to us like while we were there, a lot of it. Like our contact speaks English. A lot of them speak English, but it's not their first language.
No, of course not. But no, everyone.
But they were really sweet.
Everyone was really sweet. It was really special.
We'll put in some pictures of us.
Yeah, it was special to meet
bags
with our partner that helps us with this whole process. That lives in the Netherlands. She's like our favorite person.
She's so cute. We love her.
Yeah.
We got dinner with her last night. And like kind of celebrated my birthday, which was fun. Okay, someone said, would you ever branch into skincare and serums? I don't want to never say never, but it's just not a priority right now. I think we want to focus on the things that like we both personally use every day while getting ready. So like I think some exciting ideas, we like brainstormed a lot yesterday. We're like doing our eyebrow gel in color because that's one of our best sellers. So maybe doing it in like a light brown and a dark brown, so that people who use colored brow gels or maybe fill in their eyebrows more have an option. And I think our formula and packaging is really good it's so strong for brow gel. So like building off of that.
Yeah. We are going into a new category.
Yeah.
Hopefully by the end of the year. So I think that too, just like product market fit.
Yeah.
How that would go could then tell us more about like that might really shock us and be like, oh my god,
we should do
like
more.
We need to dive more into this.
But it isn't skincare.
No.
Well,
it's like like adjacent. We'll see.
Yeah. I do like the idea of a mist, but I think those are so popular right now.
Yeah.
How did you go about picking the right manufacturer? So we use our partner in the Netherlands who has really great relationships with different manufacturers, and it totally depends on the product. So what we actually learned yesterday too is that our manufacturer does really amazing cream products, but they're like amazing. What they're known for is their pressed powders. Yeah. And we saw how they make it in the facilities, which we don't have any pressed powders or like pressed eyeshadows or anything like that. But so that's an example. Like if we were to do something pressed, we know that like this company would be amazing to go to. But like if we like our new category, we are using a different manufacturer because they're better for that category and are like more known for it. But I think an amazing thing about our manufacturer is their willingness to try new things with us. So like if we have an idea, they're willing to like test it in their lab. So just to give you like a background, is like yesterday we saw where everything is made, and that was where it was like pretty strict to like film anything, and you were like dressed and everything. And then there's like a testing lab where they like create the samples that they send to us. So if we wanted a new color of blush, if we wanted to try a new product, it's like them playing in a little lab, and everyone in there was like giggling and having fun, which it was made me really excited to see. There was like a powder side and a cream side, so we were like on the cream side with our lip oils, our blush, our bronzer, and all of that. So that was really fun to see.
Yeah, no, it's definitely eye-opening. Like, each manufacturer over here in Italy, obviously Italy is known for the cosmetic industry, but each little factory or manufacturer has their own specialty.
Yeah.
Which is special.
Yeah, and it was cute. Like, ours was like, it's a small factory, you know, like it felt like really intimate. Like, everyone knows each other who works there, and it seems like a lot of them live in Milan and commute to it because it's like 40 minutes outside Milan.
For sure.
Someone asked, "Are your products non-pore clogging?" So I'm gonna answer this and say yes, but do your own research. I think non-pore clogging is defined differently by different people. So people can say non-comedogenic on a product, and that's to their own standards of non-comedogenic. There's different calculators you can use online. Two that I usually use is Clear Stem, and Sophie Pappet has one too. And they're actually different from one another. So you can take our ingredients found on our website and copy and paste them into that and do your own research. It'll tell you what may or may not be. We formulate our products to be non-comedogenic based on what we consider and like we find, but there's certain things that if you are super acne prone, you might be really like sensitive to something certain. So like you could put it in and see. Like I will say like something like shea butter. That is, I feel like up in the air. Like some people would like. I know brands that say their products are non-comedogenic, but it has shea butter, whereas like other brands would say that's a pore clogger. So do your own research. Yeah. But yes, we formulate to be non-comedogenic.
But I also will say, I think this would make people feel better too. The standards that we have in place, so we formulate everything to Credo beauty standards. So they are like the highest level of clean, which is also similarly like a buzzword, but Credo definitely has the highest.
Yeah, because clean
threshold.
is like means nothing.
Yeah,
like anyone can be clean because it's their own clean.
Right. So I feel like we do that, but then we also use the calculator to like ensure that like any standout ingredients like aren't in there. Even if like for example Credo would accept that.
Yeah.
So we have like
Credo's clean but not non-comedogenic. Yeah. Clean and non-comedogenic are different. So and then Credo's also we formulate to a sustainable level. So like they have sustainability efforts in place with packaging. And how you can recycle things in different components and like what your packaging is made of. So we work towards that too, which in the U.S. is like a really high standard. And over here yesterday, he was like, Credo.
I know.
And we've been like saying Credo to him so much over emails.
And they're probably, you know, it's harder for them to formulate to that because obviously the standards are so high. Yeah. But like we're not going to budge on that.
Yeah. But they said it's nice because it's pushing them forward too. Yeah. New product launches. So I think everyone knows about the bronzers at this point. We've talked about them so much, and we're hoping to launch them this summer, end of July or early August. We're gonna do a fun activation in New York around it, which we've already started planning. Yeah. So we're also doing, which I teased about. We're working on an eyelash curler, which is a tool that I think will be really fun. And something that I use in my daily routine, even if I'm like not getting ready, like before I go to a Pilates class, I'll do our eyebrow gel and curl my eyelashes.
Today we're like leaving for the airport.
I did it today too, using ours. And then we're doing a lot with the lip oils. So like we have our lip oil in our packaging. We've got some amazing customer feedback on how much people love the formula, but how maybe the packaging that we chose, similar to all of our other packaging, maybe isn't the best for the lip oil, but is amazing for the brow gel and the blushes. Yeah,
which we agree.
Totally we agree. So we changed our packaging for the lip oil slightly for the main ones, and then we're also launching a new shade of lip oil, and then we're also launching like lip oil minis.
Yeah, more for like holiday, gifting.
They're cute though. We've been testing them for like 5 months now. Yeah. They're amazing. And then also another shade. Yeah. So we'll launch a new shade soon, and like are similar to our packaging that we initially launched with, but just like slightly tweaked, and then we'll launch another shade, and then it'll be in like a
So I think the story is like we have the bronzer launch, obviously.
Oh no. We like have to go.
Yeah. Fabulous. We'll be done in a few minutes.
I mean, we can answer some more in the car if we have a few more.
I was saying I think the story for the products is bronzers are coming. That's like very new for us. It's a huge project we've been working on.
Bronzer and brush.
Yes. And then I think the story is like we obviously listen to like our bestsellers and what our customers are loving, and we're iterating on that and like distorting it and expanding it in like a really thoughtful way. And then, like we mentioned, we have a whole new category that we're venturing into.
Yeah.
As well.
Which is kind of wild. Exciting.
But like, remember years ago we like
it was an idea we had,
and we were like, wait, this.
yeah,
we were,
and so we thought of it and have been getting samples for over 2 years.
Yeah.
Of this product. It's amazing. I brought a sample on this trip.
Yeah.
I have like 20 samples, and I've
Yeah.
gone through probably 18 of them.
Yeah.
And I brought one sample on this trip, and I used the whole thing on the 20 days that I was here. I just threw it away yesterday.
Yeah. It's so good.
Alright, we're gonna answer like 3 more while we're in our taxi before Jordan gets atrociously car sick, because she gets
my
the most car sick ever. But I just read through them, so we're gonna answer 3 more.
Yeah.
The first one is, how did you find the manufacturer and ensure that they wouldn't white label your products? And we were just like super we knew what we wanted from the beginning, and we knew we wanted custom formulas, and we worked with a manufacturer that makes custom formulas. And they can, you know, do bronzers that they've made for other people in the past, and they can change and tweak things. We also came in with the Credo standards that we mentioned, and we're like, we want to formulate to these standards, so they have to create a custom formula to be able to formulate to the standards that we want. And then when we try them, we'll be like, oh, it's maybe too creamy, or maybe it's too matte, or maybe it's too this, and then they make tweaks to a formula to make it our own.
And then I think building off of that, another question was, are the bronzers cool or warm tone? So the bronzers, we have 3 different shades. They're definitely more of a bronzer.
Yeah.
But I would say, I think when you think cool tone, I think more contour.
Yeah.
So we were very clear from the beginning, like, we're very natural, kind of 5-minute makeup, effortless. So bronzer definitely resonated more with us and our customer.
To warm your face up rather than to like
snatch you.
Yeah.
I think placement, like, you can definitely get that effect still.
Yeah.
But we have 3 like universal shades that I think we took our time with those shades.
And making sure they like really work together. Like there's moments where I could use literally all 3 shades, in different ways, especially if you were trying to do a contour effect or something.
Yeah, like for example, I think we both use the lighter one in the same way. You can almost use the lighter one if we're like pale, like as a contour.
Yeah.
Where like the middle one for both of us is more of like that bronzy summer glow.
Yeah.
And then the very darkest shade, like I love to put like a little in my eye sometimes, like to darken up my look for the night. A lip contour, like something like that. So.
And the shape of our custom molds and our packaging is so nice to like go here and kind of contour your nose, or maybe go under your lips or something. So you can really play around with them. But we're focusing, you know, the product was made to be a bronzer. And the last one was, are you guys changing the lip oil so that there's more room for product in the packaging? So if you have our current lip oil or blushes, they're all the same. They have the same applicator. Our brow gel has a higher fill level because our applicator is different than our blushes and our lip oil. So it doesn't take up as much room. And we did a custom applicator because we wanted that chunky doe foot applicator. And it takes up a lot of room in our packaging, which we still have like a normal fill level compared to things on the market. But a lip oil is something that you use a lot more than a blush cream. So you're applying it multiple times throughout a day, and people are going through it pretty quickly. So we found a way that actually our packaging is smaller but holds more lip oil formula in it because of our double walls that we have on our current packaging. We, you know, made them thinner.
So like you can see here, like this, when we say double walls, it's like you see this inner tube where you actually see the applicator and the formula setting, and then you kind of see this like halo effect around it. That's the double wall. So we're removing that. Essentially, like it's gonna look maybe like half the size of this, but there's no double wall, so it actually holds like 2 times more.
Or it's a thin double wall.
Yeah.
It's really thin. But
then we were able to like keep our applicator that we love.
Because if you take it out, like it's still a normal fill level. We're not calling it when you see our fill level online to the top. It's how much we put in here, but see how much space there is once the applicator is removed.
Yeah. And then we're also like lacquering it like to match the range as well,
because so we'll have new shades, so like they'll be more colorful, kind of like our blushes. So we're excited about that. I guess if you guys have any other questions, you can comment them. But ciao, and I hope you enjoyed this.